What's up, guys? Welcome back to Smee Acres Family Farm here in Nevada. Just a quick update. It might not be quick. Can't promise you anything. Once I get going, it might take a minute. Just wanted to give you guys an update. Right now I'm in the first year of my garden that hopefully will eventually be a food forest. So the first couple years, the first 3 years is all about building soil and getting your soil established for your perennial plants, fruits, vegetables, stuff like that. So this year I have a lot of annuals. They're just starting to poke up. We got a little bit of a late start because it was super cold late in the season. I lost some things to frost. Some stuff couldn't take the wind. Now I'm finding some stuff can't take the sun, so it's all about learning this first couple years and building soil and getting that soil built up so we can have good, healthy perennial plants. So I'll walk you through so you guys can see what I got going on over here, and then I'll show you guys the animals a little bit. I'm sure you guys would be excited to see those guys. Jesus has graduated to hanging out with the big guys and letting his mom wean a little bit, so I can show you him real quick. There he is, hanging out with Franklin. Alright, so over here is a store-bought. I got it from Home Depot. It's a citronella plant. It's supposed to help deter mosquitoes. I got some onions over here. I do have this little stub right here. Was supposed to be a raspberry, but it hasn't come up, so I don't think we're gonna get any raspberries off of this plant. Over here I have beans coming up, so I'm kind of excited about that. I did plant turnips and beets with them, but those haven't really popped up much, so looks like we're just gonna get the beans. I got here a bean that somebody ate through the fence. I got a cherry tomato here that I bought from the store that somebody ate through the fence. I got a bare root grape here. It hasn't really flowered yet, so I guess we'll see what happens with that one. Over here I've got some beans, and some parsley, and some carrots. I had to build this trellis because these are climbing beans, or sweet peas. I think they're snap peas. I guess I'll see once they pop up. I'm having trouble remembering everything that I planted early on. I've got more onions here. I also planted a little bit of garlic there. Here I've got some asparagus that I got from Moana Nursery. It doesn't seem to like the sun very much. Same with this bell pepper. They're getting enough water. I've watered it a little bit more, and they just don't seem to like the heat or the sun. And then over here I got little polyculture beds with a bunch of seeds coming up. This one I got from Lowe's. It's a cold hardy pomegranate, and what's cool about this one is when I got it, it had a bunch of leaves on it, and then I planted it and it froze probably about a week after, so the roots weren't really established. And then, so I thought it was gone, but I left it in there because I have faith. And here it is. It showed back up. It started popping some green out. So I'm kind of excited about that. Here's a tomato, and it's supposed to do well in heat. It's a heirloom type of tomato. So heirlooms are good because they have years and years of seeds being harvested and replanted, so it's got a long line of success, unlike the hybrids that are just kind of put together. Over here I got some polyculture beds with some seeds. I got a blueberry here. Right here I got a lemon cucumber. Doesn't really like the sun. I got a couple more polyculture beds. So you can see right here is a little corn coming up. And then I got a couple beans in there and some radishes. So the thought is to put 7 layers in there that simulate a forest. So you've got your vine, your root, and then your, I guess the corn would be considered the canopy layer in this little polyculture bed. I've got a golden raspberry here that I've got to protect from the geese because they'll stick their head through there and eat on it, and some tomatoes. And I've got some flowers on it, so I'm kind of excited about that. Over here it looks like a bean and a carrot. Some more polyculture beds. I got some cilantro here. I'm hoping to get some seed from that. So in the next couple years I can have a lot of cilantro because I really like cilantro. Some peppermint. I got a Japanese cucumber that didn't do very well. Right here I've got a grape that I planted and then it froze and it died. Well, it looked like it died, and I kind of left it in there hoping that it would be all right, and over the past couple days it started sprouting some green leaves, so I think that's good news. More polyculture bed, another tomato. I got some lemon balm here, some hot and spicy oregano. And then right here is a gooseberry. I just learned about gooseberries within the last year. So this one's been my most successful shrub so far. I went and I got some plants from a guy in Reno, and he had a couple gooseberry plants, so I learned a lot from him. It was kind of exciting. Here I've got a gourd, and over here I've got corn, and then planted with the corn I planted some bean seeds, so you can see those coming in. Well, bad light, but right in there you can see the bean seeds coming up, so the corn and the bean seeds will do well. Over here I've got some more zucchini, tomato, and then with the cherry tree I planted a tomato and a cucumber underneath it. This right here is goji berry. It's coming up. This is one of the plants I got from the guy I was talking to. This is a tomato. Over here are a couple figs, two different types. I saw them in his yard and they looked really, really good. So I ended up getting some of those. I got an apple over here. Looks like a golden something that's sprouting, so that's exciting. Some more tomatoes. I got watermelons over here. Cayenne peppers, more tomatoes. I've got some celery coming in. Over here I'm pretty sure that is broccoli. And that's an artichoke. You can see all my potatoes over here. Potatoes are kicking butt, taking names. Back here I got some melons and some squash. You can see these guys right here are taking a little bit of a heat, so tonight when the sun is not going to burn them, I'm going to water a little bit more. This is on my hugelkultur mound. And then over here I don't know how well it's going to do. So far the yellow is telling me it's not going to do very well. But I picked up a pixie grape from Lowe's. And I thought, hey, I'll try it. We'll see what happens. So it says it's supposed to be cold hardy till zone 3 if it's planted in the ground. So we'll see with that. And I've got my nectarine tree. So we're building the soil. So we put in the annuals to help build the soil. So perennials like this nectarine tree will thrive and do well. I got a grape over here that's doing pretty good. I got a bean over here. I think it's a Blue Lake something. I'm not sure. I have to look it up. But I just planted that about a week ago. And then I got eggplant here. And then over here it's kind of exciting. I planted some okra. Not sure. I don't know how much of that I've eaten. But I guess we're going to see. Chelsea's going to learn how to cook it. This was really exciting. I think These are turnips or beets. I didn't even remember that I planted this when I planted these radishinos. So the other day I came out here and it just freaking popped up and I was like, what is that? So it's kind of exciting when you come out here and you see something that's doing well. I've got an eggplant here and then some purple basil. This is my third attempt at purple basil. This is my second. And then the first one is completely gone. Chelsea likes purple basil, so I wanted to see if I can get a variety that does well in the sun out here. Once this is built up and I've got more perennials in here, I'll have a little bit more shade. So I'll be able to put a little bit more variety of items out here. I got some strawberries in there in between the bricks. And then some more tomatoes. I've got squash and zucchini up here on this mound. I've got some zucchinis coming in right here, the yellow flowers. So I'm excited about those ones. This is my radish patch. I've already gotten some radishes from in here. Let me see if I can find a good one for you. Oh, look, right there. So these are the French breakfast radishes. Talk about good. I got lettuce in here too. See, look at those. Those I should thin out and pick some and save the best ones for seeds so we can grow them again. So we are getting a little bit of bugs, but I'm hoping over the next couple years and establishing healthy soil and healthy food forest, the bugs I'll get more predatory bugs and less of the bugs that eat your plants. These I got from Moana Nursery. These are white strawberries. They look like they're doing really well. I got some garlic and some strawberries in here. I also planted some spinach, but I don't see a lot of that coming up. So this is a purple Brussels sprout. One of the first things I planted. I wasn't sure if it was going to do very well, and it is. And then right here, you can see that on my grape. This is another grape that I thought died back and wasn't going to come back, and it's got some green growth on it, so I'm excited about that. I've also got a couple more polyculture beds over here, so it's a baby garden right now, but eventually, hopefully, it'll grow into something big, and hopefully within a few years I can get something sustainable. So alright, let's go check out the animals. Over here we got Fernando and Marilee. He's not as much of a jerk as he was when she was on eggs, so that's kind of nice. If this was a couple months ago, he would have turned around and tried to bite me. Down there, I don't know if you can see her, but that's Aflac. Hi, Aflac. She likes to hang out. We got Phoenix over here. Hi, Phoenix. And then Alexander right there. Franklin over here. Here's Jesus. Hey, Jesus, how's it going? He's a little love. A little feisty love. We got Sugar. Chickens are hanging out in the shade over here with the alpacas. We've got Lila over here. Hey. Headbutting me. We're rinsing out the water so it's nice and fresh for them. We got the ducks over here. We got Charlie right here. Blondie out there. They love their little mud puddle. We've kind of dug it out a little bit. We got Mr. and Mrs. T over there. Over here we have Francine. She's still hanging out by herself. She's hanging out by herself so she can have... She's still nursing Jesus, and she's a little skinny. So we have her hanging out by herself so she can have all the food and nutrients she needs to try to gain a little bit of weight. The baby takes a lot of the nutrients away from her, steals everything she's storing. So we're weaning him off. We got Coco way over there hanging out. And then we got Astro over there. So I do have something new to show you. So hold on. Alright guys. So in here we've got some babies. So the ones with the stripes over there are guinea hens. These big orange ones, those are Brahmas. Chelsea really likes those guys. Those guys, I guess, get really, really big. And then we've got these black guys right here, are Marans. They lay burgundy red eggs. And then we've got lavender Marans over here. And I was told they lay dark eggs too, the little gray one behind the Brahma. So these are the newest additions to our farm here at Smee Acres Family Farm. The guinea hens are just about ready to go outside. The Marans are a couple weeks younger than the Brahmas and the guinea hens, so it might take them a little bit longer to go outside. And then Brahmas, as soon as they're fully feathered, I think we can put them outside. So we would just want to make sure that they stay warm through the night. There's a lavender Maran right there. Want to make sure they stay warm through the night. And they have enough feathers to keep them cool during the day when it's hot outside. So soon I'm building a new pen for them. Actually, I'm finishing it off today. So just thought I'd show you guys the new babies at the farm. So, alright you guys, have a good day.